Hi guys, and welcome back to John's Rolling Life Log. I know I haven't recorded much in a while. I've had kind of an up and down year, some medical stuff going on. I'm gonna read some stuff to you, a poem, and kind of the reason. After that, I'm gonna kind of get into the reason why I chose to read this poem and where it came from, and then I'm gonna get into the plans for the channel and kind of what's been going on, and explain why I haven't been around so much, and the plans for the channel, and some exciting stuff. So let's get into it. The poem is titled "The Dash" by Linda Ellis, and here she goes. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth, and now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love, and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering this dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? So I don't know, I'm sure you've heard that poem before. It's been around a while. But I got this book. It was actually, I heard it recommended from my pastor. But I got this book and I thought it was really, because of what's been going on with my medical stuff over the last year, it really just hit home with me. I have several nieces and nephews, and family, and it made me slow down and think about them and want to spend time with them and just stop and enjoy life and enjoy the moment, enjoy being in that moment and feeling that blessing and knowing what a blessing it is. Because all this time, 35 years, I'm almost 35, I'm 34, but I always round up for good measure. Anyway, 34 years, and it makes you remember that 34 years is just a little dash mark in between two dates. All this life experience, all the ups and downs, all the good times, bad times, heartbreak, and life peaks and valleys. It's just a little dash in time. That's all that life is, and it really made me stop and really appreciate, and it made me reconsider how I've treated some people, um, people that mean a lot to me in the past. I didn't always do so good at that, and it made me reach out to them and want to make things right and pull them closer. Anyway, yeah, that poem just made me think about things, and the book is beautiful. It just kind of expands on the principles of the poem, um, with quotations and stories, personal stories and ideas. It's really good. If you're a Christian, it's great. If you're not a person of faith, it's good too. Just it's a good positive message. That a good reminder that we need to stop and count our blessings, and especially in this holiday season, we need to remember that it's been such a hard year, such a hard couple of years with everyone, uh, with the COVID outbreak, and I know several people have lost people, which is horrible. I can't even imagine. I've been blessed enough not to lose people, although some of them have come down with COVID, but I haven't lost any friends or family, not that I know of. Um, anyway, it really gave me perspective and made me think about things. Also, because this medical stuff I've been going through, what's happening is that my body is because I'm I have CP. I'm a quadriplegic, um, and my body is slowing down and it's unable to process uh, things like like anyone else, any able-bodied person. Um, so they're having to medically go in and fix things. Um, that's all I really feel comfortable about saying right now about it. Um, it's affecting my diet. I've lost a lot of weight, and it's affecting everything in life. And it's been a really difficult year. And this poem brought me peace, and this book brought me peace. So that's why I wanted to share it with you. As far as the future of the channel, I'm obviously gonna need to have time to recover from this medical intervention. But I'm still going to record. I really wanted to thank some booktubers and people that have inspired me to start making videos again. Um, Bill Ruttenberg from Ruttenberg's Library, I think is just an amazing guy. He's a middle school history teacher, loves history, which is one of my main loves in books. And he's always so positive, and he's a man of faith also. And the way he talks about education and educating kids and his passion behind it and his love for his family, I'm really inspired by him. So, Bill, if you see this, thank you. Um, I'm also inspired by Peg at the History Shelf. I'm actually reading one of the books she's recommended for a long time. Just Another Day in Vietnam by Lieutenant Colonel Keith Nightingale. Um, it's I haven't read much of it, but I'm reading in the process, and it it's a it's a an amazing book. It really is. see, this year I've also read Animal Farm, uh, and it's surprisingly I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool book. I just love animals, so maybe that's why I loved it so much in a weird way. Um, but yeah, I so and I'm reading a book. I can't remember the author right now, but I'm reading a book by the name of Dallas 1963. It's a book about political temperatures and just the temperatures in the city of Dallas around the Kennedy assassination and the years following up to it and the tensions and how it happened. And I've always been into that part of history. I love Kennedy. If he was alive today, I think the world would be a much. If he would have, well, if he would have finished his term, I think the world would be a much better place today. Uh, it's a great book, so I've been enjoying that too. And I've got, let's see, I've got the essays of N.T. Wright. The essays, three books of essays. One is Interpreting Jesus. The other is Interpreting Paul. And the other is Interpreting the Scriptures. I also got those from Peg at the History Shelf. Shout out to you, Peg. If you see this, I don't even know if she watches my channel, but I got those last Christmas. It's almost Christmas, and I've been so careful with them. I don't even want to take them out of the package. But I've always really been into N.T. Wright, and I was really into learning about apologetics, and I was even taking a class for a while, and that's kind of when I got into N.T. Wright and wanted to read these books. I'm also have in my to be read list A Home by Marilyn Robertson, the second book in the Gilead series. So, yeah, and I've got a book, just ordered a book. And full disclosure, this one is from a friend. It's called Made New. It's a daily devotional from a friend of mine who's a pastor who I grew up with, who is watching this, and I'm so proud of you. So proud of you for writing a book, and he was a big inspiration in my life, an older brother to me, and was an inspiration in my love for music and my walk with faith. So, Pastor Brian Savage, if you see this, love you, brother. Anyway, I hope to, my plans for this channel I think are pretty exciting. Of course, I have more reviews coming up, but, and book discussions, but I hope to, interview some, do some interviews on the channel, both with writers, people with disabilities, advocates, a really good friend of mine that's just an amazing advocate. Two of different friends that are just amazing advocates, and from different walks of life, uh, but just beautiful, beautiful people, and um, they that's just it's their mission to be good advocates for disability and for education for uh, people with disabilities and self-defense and all those things are good and useful and inspirational, and I just think their stories are worth telling. And someone taught me a long time ago that small stories make big differences. So I think any good stories are worth sharing and telling. Um, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you hit the subscribe button and the bell and stay tuned. Thank you for getting me over 200 subscribers. Um, and I wish you a happy and healthy holiday season. God bless, and I'll see you guys again. Okay, thank you.